Well, let's move on to Best Supporting Actress. The nominees for Best Supporting Actress are Jennifer Lawrence for American Hustle, Lupita Nyong'o for 12 Years a Slave, Julia Roberts for August, Osage County, Sally Hawkins for Blue Jasmine, and June Squibb for Nebraska. Now, the big surprise here is...
You just heard a gunshot in Chicago? Oprah is not nominated. She's going to need a little of her own self-help, I think. It's all in the timing. And remember when Lee Daniels, The Butler, based on a novel by Sapphire, came out, Oprah had already won. Everyone had anointed her that she's going to win for playing the wife of the butler. And look what happens after a few months.
Other movies come out.
People did that with 12 Years a Slave, though, too, and it doesn't seem to have lost steam.
Well, I think the reality is, I mean, I'm still surprised that Lupita didn't win the Golden Globe. I don't really feel like comparatively the roles really measure up. I mean, Jennifer Lawrence is just playing like, you know, a drunk Italian chick, and Lupita is getting whipped. So I don't know how this is an acting challenge, you know, like to me one definitely goes over the other. But then I guess one thing I want to know is like, because I really don't know this, what is the difference in terms of like the Oscars and the Golden Globes versus how they choose their winners, you know?
Well, the Golden Globes...
A little bit of the green.
No, the Golden Globes is a much smaller pool of people. It's the foreign press in Hollywood.
Okay.
And it used to be considered a joke.
Yeah.
Pia Zadora once beat Glenn Close for Best Newcomer or something. But it's less of a joke now, and the fact is 80% recently of Golden Globe acting winners go on to win the Oscar. Especially because they have two categories for the Globes, it's comedy, musical, and drama. So one of those, in 80% of the cases, is going to go on to win the Oscar. In this case, I actually think Lupita is going to win the Oscar. Jennifer Lawrence won the Oscar last year. It's too soon to give her another one.
And the Oscars don't really award in the same way that the Globes do, which is that they're not trying to award the biggest young face to have them on the screen, whereas the Oscars are a little bit different. It's a bit more prestigious, right?
The Oscars?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at look at the history of some of the supporting actresses who were the pretty young face who were never heard from again. They fall through the trapdoor, holding the award. In this case, I think they're going to go for the more fully rounded performance of Lupita.
But we're all in agreement that that the real competition is between Lupita and Jennifer Lawrence, right?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And the surprise
No, I
is
love
Sally
June
Hawkins.
Squibb. Love June Squibb in Nebraska. Every line she said was a home run. She was hilarious.
Also, Jennifer Lawrence is essentially doing what she did in Silver Linings Playbook. It's kind of like the same character. So yeah, and she did win before. So I think it's open possibility, you know, that Lupita could win.
I'll never underestimate an audience's love for Jennifer Lawrence, though. I'll say that, a public love for Jennifer Lawrence.